Thank you, my beautiful people, for joining Tarot in White Oracle, where we get into the cloud and see what we see. This is your night love read for our fire signs. So we've got Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm going to try to make it not so long. My goal was 10 minutes, and sometimes it's getting in 20 to 30, so we'll see. I'm going to try to bring it back to our goal. And let's get into it. While I was meditating, I was getting fired up for your love. I'm fired up for your love. It was like a cross of a Madonna song, but it sounded like a burning up for your love. I remember a song a long time ago, but for some reason the lyrics were fired up for your love. So that might resonate with some of you. You guys might be having a lot of love coming through this week, because this is your weekly. Or one or both of you may be feeling like you want to be moving forward. You're fired up. Let's move it. Let's see what we're getting for our generals. This is going to be our general energy for our Aries. And we're going to go ahead and get one more. We are a brand new channel, so please comment with what you like. And let me know if that song is something that resonates with you. And if you remember Madonna's Burning Up. Also, you can share and subscribe. That helps our channel to grow so that we can produce more for you. So what we got going on in our generals, Aries. Okay, love message. So there was a sense that maybe someone sent you a love message, or you were getting messages from your person that you love, and maybe this week things have kind of gone quiet because it is in the inverse. This also means that toward after the end of the week, so after the next 7 to 10 days, those messages might be coming through again, or they might be conveying their love to you. We do have a sense of a love spell in the past. One or both of you may have felt like you could not sleep, or you were cast by a witch for a love spell because you're just so captivated and infatuated with this person. But that was past energy, because it also is in the inverse. So that means this week they're not necessarily feeling that way, or you're not. And but for other groups of you, the energy comes forward after the 7 to 10 days, and your person's going to start feeling that way. So when we get inverse energy, it means it's in the past or in the future. It's not in the now. And that's the same with fucked up over you. Some of you have this in the past and in your future energy. So a person, your person, or you may have felt like, oh my goodness, this person's fucking me over. Or this may be a feeling that you're having that's coming. Feeling like shit is the one that we did get in the now. So a group of you are kind of feeling crappy in the now. All right, so this is for my Aries. My Aries people, Let's go ahead and dive into our tarot. This is going to be more specified for your frequency. And if it resonates with you, then your frequency is vibing with mine. Remember to check out our channel to find out what we do. We do deep dives, you versus them on Sundays. They're real long, about 30 minutes. And we do shorts for collectives, shorts with comedy, and shorts for your soul to grow. And those are posted on Monday. And throughout the week, we do night love reads. We did morning quickies, but we've changed them to night love reads. So we're going to stick with night love reads moving forward. And all right, this is what we got in our feeling space. Let's see if we can get something in our communication space. All right, we'll get that in a bit. Okay, so for feelings, we do get the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, my Aries people, what's up with you? You're stressed out, having anxiety, maybe sleepless nights. You're stressed about the connection during this week. You are thinking a lot, resting, meditating in your own space. But we do have the Acrobat, which is our Hangman in this deck. So this is all about toward the end of the week, you may be just letting go and letting God. This is my let go and let God card. So you may be feeling like you're surrendering to the universe. You're just giving it up to the great divine. And by the way, thank you, Divine Creator, for channeling guidance to our Aries. So that is what we have for your feeling space. We got some stress, some solo thinking, but by the end of the week, it's maybe going to come full circle and you're going to be in a space where you're feeling better because you're just going to be letting it go. All right, what do we get for our communications? Divine Creator, guidance to our Aries, and also to our cross watcher who may be peeping in. And remember, if you are resonating with the energy, it is for you. But because this is a general, this can also be for your person. And your person may be also the person that this resonates for. So this is for you or your partner. Okay? All right. Okay, that fell out in the now. And let's see if we can get anything else from our divine guidance above. So not too much wants to come out in the communication sector. I'm feeling like there's a blockage in the communication sector this week. All right. So all we're getting is the Wheel of Fortune, and it is in the inverse. So it feels like this person is in some sort of cycle that they're stuck in, and they're trying to get out of it, but they can't get out of it. And so their communications might feel more blocked this week than they were before, which makes sense because we were getting love messages in the inverse. So messages for the person you love, either coming from the Aries or your person. It may feel like they're kind of just on block right now. So let's go ahead and we're going to take a direct communication from their heart and mind. So this is something that you are not necessarily, hearing this, but this is something that this person may be wanting to communicate. It's on their heart and mind, but they're not communicating it. That's why I like these, because sometimes when we don't get energy in our communication sector because it's blocked, we can still get things that the person or your partner may want to communicate to you. All right, this did fall out in past energy. All right, so I lost sight of what was important in our connection. This is coming from either you or your person. So that's for some of you. For others of you, we do have, I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. This is in their past energy and their future. So for some of you, this is what they felt like in the past, but they're moving through it. For some of you, this is going to be hitting them hard by the end of this week. For others of you, I feel alone and in the dark. Whereas my light, again, this is past energy for a lot of you and future energy for some of you. We do get some now energy. You're the best thing that has ever happened to me. This is something in their heart and mind that they want to communicate that they may not be right now. I am healing. Please be patient with me. Okay, that makes sense because we do have a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So these are some direct communications that may help you to understand your Aries a little bit better. Again, if this does not resonate with the Aries, this could be your person. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have coming this week that you don't see coming. So my Aries, we have a 10 of Wands. This is a blockage that you don't see coming. This is also what we got in the Aquarius advice. So a blockage is not being able to let go of the struggle. And so that's a block that we see. Let's go ahead and pull for our mind area. So we do have focus energy. Is this person focused? Are they focused on, what are they focused on? Are they focused on the connection? Are they focused on work? What is the Aries focused on? All right, this is like a little book here. Okay, so the Aries is focused on completing a cycle, and it's coming to completion. And they are feeling like, this is my Pentacles card, but I also see this as a Cups card because there's so much water. So there is a sense of wanting to have fulfillment and also security and commitments. And so they're coming full circle around what they think about the commitments in the relationship and how it makes them feel. And they're thinking about what to do about it. So their thinking space is pretty active and it's pretty productive. They're coming to a lot of conclusions and completions of understanding what they're really feeling and thinking and wanting about the connection and what to do about it. And so they're really paying attention to what should I do about this connection, and also because it makes me feel really good. This is a really good feeling card. And they're coming to a lot of good conclusions because this is the world. So they're coming to conclusions about it and what to do about it. But we do get in their blockage that there is a sense of not letting go of the struggle just yet. So they're still kind of on the struggle bus. So let's go ahead and see if we can get an advice card for our Aries. What is some advice here to help them to overcome any energies that they need to overcome in this week? Now remember, the week can be also for the next 10 days, but it's generally for the next 7. And okay, we do get advice of the Four of Wands, which is all about spending that quality time with family and friends, having a good time, having a blast. But it's also about unions, and especially if you're in a soulmate, soul twin connection, this is about that unionship. And so the advice is to really just focus on the relationships that you have that are empowering, soulful, supportive, and to just really embrace the light that's being offered in those relationships to help you to just put to rest your struggle. You don't have to be on the struggle bus. What's meant for you will come for you. And the Four of Wands, the Wands is so connected to the heavens. It's really about your soul path. So when you're tapped into your soul, you will see your soul path light up and it'll be, wow, yeah, this is for me. So this is your advice. If you watch my channel, you do know we are brand new and growing, but we're all about that animal support. So for many of you, you have support animals and emotionally support animals. This is our spiritual guide. Okay, the energy does want to fall into our future. So this is going to be for your next 7 days, but because it fell into your future, it's probably for the next 14. Courageous lion, fortitude, courage, and self-control. You need to reclaim the hidden power within. Yeah, because you are on the struggle bus and you're not wanting to let go of the struggle. So you need to let go of the struggle, let go of the stress and the worry. Stop getting in your mind so much and just let it go, which I do see happening by the end of this week. And then I also see that you're really paying attention to what to do about the connection and what you're feeling in it, which is a lot of good feeling, and coming full circle around that. So, you know, so you can get out of this stuck cycle that you're in. It's really a karmic cycle that you are stuck in. and your communication sector is feeling blocked. So try to get into your courageous lion. It's all about courage and self-control, and you need to reclaim that power within. Let's go ahead and see what our numbers have. You know, if you watch my channel, I love getting into the numbers. We've got 9 and 4 is 13. 13 and 12 is going to be 26. And this is going to make it 36. 36 and 7 is going to be 43. 43, 40, 50, 64. And this is going to be 64 and 4, so 68. So 8 and 6 are going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And 4 and 1 is 5. So yeah, I did feel like this is a little bit on the struggle bus. So I'm not surprised that a 5 came out for this week. 5 is all about new cycles. So you're going through changes, you're confronting challenges, you might have confrontations, obstacles to overcome, you're going to be feeling the tensions. It's all about changes and new cycles. You know, 5s are, boom, you're coming up and you're hitting that wall. It's that change, it's that, you know, and you're going to need to confront that obstacle and use your courage so that you can. And yeah, it's all about using your courage. That's what we get in our numbers. That's what we also get in our animal energy. It's all about that courage to overcome the challenges, the conflicts, and the changes, because new cycles are coming. I'm sure you can feel it, Aries, in the air. You got new cycles this week in your relationship and or work. Okay, thank you so much for joining. It was a pleasure. And my lovely beauties, I will see you next week. All right, my Leos, thank you for joining. This is Tarot in White, where we get into the cloud and see what we see. This is your night read, and it's all about that love. Let's go ahead and dive into it. As I was meditating, I was getting the sounds of a cat. So maybe you guys have cats, or maybe your partner loves them. Or maybe that is something between you that you guys got when you're together. Let's see what else we have for our general energies. Okay, so for some of you with the general energy, Leo, you're getting fed up with work or the connection or both. We do have a sense that some of you have been sweet talked. Maybe you're sick of all the sweet talk. We also have a sense, or maybe you're loving all the sweet talk. That's possible too. I did get it on the side. So it's something that maybe they were doing in the past. Maybe they're not doing as much now, but maybe they're just doing a little bit less now. Some of you are feeling in separation, or you're reflecting on things. You feel secluded from your partner. You're kind of soul searching. Others of you, you don't have too much sex going on in your life anymore this week, and you're like, what's up? And for some of you, you're no longer happy doing it alone. It's like, hey, I want a partner. I'm not feeling like I want to be alone anymore. So we do have different energies for everyone in the general. Let's go ahead and dive into our tarot and see what do we got for our Leos for this week in our feeling space. Do we get? What is the Leo feeling for their partner? All right. We do have a lot of energy here. We have a backstory and a front story. So Leos, you are feeling like there is a sense of a new beginning in the way that you guys are communicating with each other. And because the communications are really good and open and more clear, you're having clarity around solutions that can be found in this connection. And that is providing a sense of external balance and fairness between you and your partner, and or it's also clearing up legal matters for you with your partner, possibly outside of your partner. So it could be contracts, divorces, separations, marriages, going to court, you know, if you're being sued, car things, car insurance. So anything that has to do with the legal systems as well. It feels like these things are coming into place for you this week. And you're having a lot of clarity around it. You're having solutions around it. And this is really positive energy for you in life, but then also for your connection. You're feeling like you're able to have more clear communications with your partner, which is great. We do have a backstory, which is, all right, so we do have a backstory. I had to give some food to my own little kitty. The backstory does have to do with tending to your garden, tending to the material things, the structural, committed things, the work things in your life, and just, but also your own family. You know, if you're committed with your family, you're in a long-term relationship, your house, your home, you're just taking care of it all, and you feel like there is a new beginning in love. And you're just letting, or in romance, there's just a new beginning in the romantic sector, the love sector that you're exchanging with your partner, probably because your communications are just so open now and more clear. And you feel like you're pushing through a lot of that negative energy from whatever happened in the past. This week feels a lot more light for you guys. There's also the Ten of Wands, which is just letting down your burdens, letting down your struggles. It's like, you know, whatever happened in the past, we're letting it go. We're moving into fresh energy, and we're just going to be enjoying life. So your energy feels really good, Leo, for this week. Let's go ahead and see if we can get at least one energy or two for your communications. Okay, so we do have a sense of Seven of Wands and the Devil energy in your communication sector, which is all about just really finding, so sevens is about your boundaries and the protection and that you have around yourself in terms of what you will allow in your life. And since we have the Devil card here, which is about the temptations and the karmic behaviors, you may be communicating the things that you're going to tolerate and the things that you're not going to tolerate. And this is really clear in your Ace of Swords, which is all about you're finding solutions and you're finding that clarity in your communication sector. And I see that you are, you know, laying down the law per se, in terms of what it is that's okay and not okay. And so you guys are able to put that, whatever happened between you behind you and move forward with better boundaries. Let's go ahead and see if we get any confessional energies from your person. And let's see if we can get one more. So this is going to be energy that's in your person's heart or mind. This could also be your own energy, Leo. So this did want to fall out in the past. So your person or your past energy that you want to tell this person is, I can't keep going on without you. So this is a sense of very much in the past, maybe 2 weeks ago, they were having a really hard time of feeling like I can't do this without you in my life. We also have a sense of I'm taking time to find myself again. This might have happened, you know, the past 3 days. And we also have a sense of I have karmic debt that needs to be paid before I can come back to you. So this is also in the past energy, something that might have been on their heart or mind. And yeah, so it looks like maybe something karmic came down, because that's what I get with the Devil as well. There's some sort of karmic baggage or behavior, and this person's saying I have that karma that I need to pay off before I can really come fully into this. But that's in the past energy. So basically it looks like you've reestablished your boundaries around things and kind of hashed things out, and you're letting it go in your current energy. So let's go ahead and see, what do we have for our blockages, or what you don't see coming. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, what is coming for you is emotional satisfaction, emotional support, because you're headed in the right direction. I see in your feeling space that you are really just pushing forward, clearing things out, putting down the law, making sure you guys are on the same page, trying to be clear with communications and solutions. Let's go ahead and see if we can find anything in your perception space. Okay, in your perception space, you are all about looking at that new beginning. So it's like you want that fresh start. You want that fresh start around your wounded heart, or feeling like, you know, the person's abandoned you in some way, or you felt wounded by something they said or did. Maybe it hurt your feelings in some kind of way. So you're really thinking, Leo, about the new beginning in this. Like, it's like you don't really want to focus on it. You're thinking about it, but you're like, yeah, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna have a new beginning in this. We're just going to move forward. And that's really what your energy is saying here, because you're letting go whatever happened. You're setting the boundaries that you need, hashing out, you know, how this needs to go down between you guys to move forward. And it looks like you're just moving in, you know, in a really good clarity and fairness, and you have emotional fulfillment coming your way, emotional support, maybe even from your person coming your way. Let's go ahead and get an advice card from the tarot first. Do we have any advices for Leos? Our Leos are cute little lion people. Okay, so we are getting some advice about whatever you guys were going through. You have luck coming your way, and a better cycle will be coming. And I can see that in your energy. A better cycle is coming for the two of you in love. And you guys are going to reach that King of Cups. This is the King card. So what you have coming is that Queen of Cups, all about that emotional fulfillment, emotional support, feeling like this is a beautiful feeling. And you also get that in your advice. Just focus on that beautiful feeling. You know, the people that are showing up for you emotionally, focus on that partner. That's the emotional connection that you have with your partner, because that's going to draw you guys out of whatever happened, which doesn't feel like it's that bad, but it does feel like you guys are moving past it. And by the end of this week, your energy is looking really good. You know, you guys are having good fortune around the partnership. Okay. So for those that don't want to be single any longer, it looks like if you are meeting a new person, you have good energy moving forward. And if you guys weren't really feeling it in the bedroom, you guys are going to be moving out of that energy, and there's going to be a lot of emotional fulfillment. So any of you guys that are kind of fed up, oops, sorry, I just hit the camera. For any of you guys that are kind of fed up, it looks like you guys are going to be moving forward as well in very positive energy. And those who are in separation, you possibly won't be in separation for much longer. Because you're going to be working through things and starting some new beginnings, at least in the way that you guys are communicating with each other. And by the end of the week, it looks like you're going to be emotionally satisfied, and you're going to be connecting or focusing on the emotional connection with your partner. And some luck is going to be on your side about that partnership. So yeah, good to hear, Leos. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a pleasure having you. But before we finish, we're going to take one animal advice. If you watch my channel, you know that I love the animal emotional supports, but also the animal spiritual support. So we do have the sturdy crab for the Leos, defense, sensitivity, and self-sufficiency. Child of the great mother ocean, encompasses my soul with your sturdy shell. So this is all about being sturdy, and of course you can have your defense. So this card is all about that defense as well. And so it means you're aligning yourself with your boundaries and putting up your protection and boundaries around things. And so that's what this is encouraging you to do as well, to remember your defense, what the things that you need to put boundaries up for. And encompass my soul with your sturdy shell. So it means protect yourself. Keep those boundaries up. Communicate that to your person. That helps you feel safe. So remember to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the numbers. We'll go ahead and get these out of there. And let's see what numerology has for you. So we do have 1 and 11. So we have 12. 12 and 7 is 19, which is 10, and this is 6, so that's 16. This is going to be 26, which brings it to 8. And this is going to be 5, so that's going to be 13, back to 4. And our scouts are 11, so we're going to be at 15, which brings it to 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have a power of 9 in your numerical energy. So the numerical energy is all about, let's see what our book says. Okay, universal love, near ending cycles, closing out different cycles. So yeah, whatever you had going on, you're moving forward from that. You're harvesting the fruit, and you're finding your lessons in responsibility and compassion. You're making sense of everything that has happened in your connection. And you're moving forward from that, you know, which is pretty much what we were getting in your reading. So the number is also reflecting that as well for you. And where we got the 10 of Wands, you know, leaving behind the things of the past, that's exactly what this is saying here. You're near the end of the things of the past, and so you're putting them behind you and you're moving forward. And you don't want to take that energy with you, you know, any negative energy. You want to just stay on the energy that is going to push you through to the things that you want in your next chapter. Okay, thank you so much for joining. I love having you all here, and I will see you again next week. Take care.